Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about what Los Angeles can teach the entire country because LA has a lesson for us. It's very relevant to a whole lot of things going on in the country right now. Something happened this morning, early this morning, in 1942, but it's still relevant. To lay the scene, this is shortly after Pearl Harbor. So to say that people on the West Coast were on edge, that's an understatement. It wasn't just LA, it wasn't just California, it was the entire West Coast. They were taking preparations. They were making sure that they were ready. They knew there was a Japanese carrier out there, and they knew that they were next. They'd been told the enemy was out there, that their opposition was just waiting for the chance to invade. And they took that seriously. So seriously, in fact, that a very well-known animation studio in Burbank, California, had troops stationed at it. Because there was no way we were going to let that piece of American real estate fall into opposition hands. Now, this dragged on. And they were told they had to stay ready. And they did. And it was a lot of work. They had to stay on edge. They had to, be afraid all the time. And then, February 24th, it kind of paid off. Because the Office of Naval Intelligence was like, yeah, today, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. The alert went out. Now, true to a lot of predictions from naval intelligence, it actually didn't happen on the 24th. But early in the morning, on the 25th, 3:16 a.m., the skies over LA were bright with fire. It lasted about an hour, and in that time, 1,400 12.8-pound anti-aircraft shells were fired. Countless rounds of 50 cal were loosed. And when it was all said and done, when the smoke cleared, it really wasn't that bad. Could have been a lot worse. Lost 5. 3 in car accidents. 2 from heart attack. There was no Japanese attack. Not a single plane. In fact, during the entire war, the Japanese never flew over LA. Hysteria. I think they say that it started with somebody shooting at a weather balloon, and then the lights from the anti-aircraft batteries got other people shooting. They had been propagandized so long, had been told to be on edge so long, to be fearful for so long, that they literally created an enemy out of thin air. That's happening a lot in the United States right now. From the wild theories that are now being spewed in Congress to people who have been marginalized and demonized because of their identity or their orientation, to our southern border, where we're being invaded by teenagers. The thing is, when that happens, eventually it does reach a boiling point, almost always. And typically, when that happens, we only hurt ourselves. This country is being run by fear, not by policy, not by thought, but by fear. The average citizen is overcome with fear because the leadership knows that people who are fearful will always need a leader. They'll need somebody to turn to protect them from the other. We have a whole lot of discussions going on in this country that are base emotion reactions. They're not based in thought. The discussions aren't led by thought, by rational ideas. They're based in fear. that always goes wrong. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.